We thought we'd show you guys everything we've got done in the last 3 months. Be careful. I don't want you marking up my walls here. Tell you about the surprises that we found along the way. Oh my goodness! Holy cow! And share some of our design ideas. Pretty, right? Okay. When we first bought this house, I loved the brick exterior. The blue siding I liked a lot less, and the idea of the deck is nice, but maybe too small.
So exterior wise, we've obviously taken a bit of the brick off, and we seem to be missing front steps. So we're gonna have to go in the side door, but all that was to kind of make room. We have a plan to do a front porch addition, and we're actually going to bump out the front door. Let's head inside.
Because it is freezing.
It is freezing.
Inside we made a big change from the side door because, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I'm a girl who needs a mudroom. The kitchen goes over here.
To the opposite side of the house.
Yeah. That doesn't sound complicated, does it?
Not at all.
This is like the most difficult version of the design changes we could make.
Maybe.
But what I'm thinking is, what would be great is that we can put the mudroom on this side. I am also a girl who did not realize how much work building this mudroom was going to be. We ended up having to remove the entire original back landing, which was a ton of work, but we finally got to the good part.
What are you doing?
I was about to take out a nail. You almost got hammered in it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. And before long, I was standing in what is going to be my brand new mudroom. And look at what we have! Bum, 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 bum. So we added this whole new floor so that we can have a mudroom. Let us just take our coats off. Chris made us hooks.
Now we've got some hooks up for Heather, so hopefully she's happy.
I'm very excited about it. So this was the first big change that I wanted to make, is to make a functional mudroom. And we're going to have that, I hope. I'm worried it's a little bit small, but I think we'll be able to make it work, okay?
Yeah, we did have to take a little space from your mudroom, which you didn't know about.
No.
But we had to hide some of the furnace intakes and exhaust.
That one light fixture is flickering.
This gas line.
It's a little creepy. Just gonna tighten those up, are you?
So yeah, gas line still has to move. We still have walls to frame here, but we're slowly making our way out of the basement and working upstairs. Speaking
of the basement, that is where the majority of the work got done so far. It is also where we found...
Hey, did you notice those stairs don't squeak anymore?
Oh yeah, the stairs don't squeak anymore. Good job.
Here, got a creak here, so that's another note from Fiona. Another creak here. Really have to fix the creaks in the steps.
I was on site with our little girl, and to keep her occupied, I handed her a Sharpie. I highly recommend it if you're renovating a house. The notes she left all over the construction site are just, they're just too much.
I've only done this set. I still have all the others to do.
One tiny bit of floor doesn't squeak now in this house.
Yeah, it's progress.
So we found some big surprises down here in the form of an entire mouse village in the ceilings.
Continuing with the demo in the basement, I just keep coming across things. And this morning, we've been finding lots of mouse poo.
And you were very unhappy with the way that they built the exterior walls.
Everything's reframed down here now, but they didn't have the vapor barrier in the right spot. We did find more vapor barrier on the cold side of the wall, just like in the bathroom, which I was kind of worried about. So we're gonna have to open everything up and remove that. The vapor barrier on both sides, that's actually gonna trap a lot more moisture. So I'm surprised we're not seeing more molds, which we might as we go along.
You and me, everything that we did was wrong.
That one's gonna fit perfectly. Kristen. You're gonna be amazed. You're gonna be amazed at my skills.
So it was holding moisture, creating rot, and man, this basement smelled.
It really smells down here. It's got an odor. It smells so bad when we first walked in.
We ripped all that out, the carpet, the walls, everything.
We actually ended up spending a lot more time down here than you originally thought we would.
Yeah, like pretty much the whole 3 months.
Because I thought we'd walk in and just, this was going to be like paint and do something about the weird bathroom.
Yeah,
but no, we ended up having to demo it to the studs.
Yeah, we took everything out.
And then we took out a bunch of the studs. Why did we have to take out the original studs again?
The original studs were 2x2.
Oh, he's told me this a few times.
It's a 2x2 wall, and the insulation's touching the back wall.
Oh.
There should be an air gap, so you have air circulation behind there as well.
If you didn't get from Chris's tone of voice, he's decided that this does not meet his standard, and he's redoing the entire framing on the exterior walls of the basement.
So I wanted to reframe, get more insulation so the basement would be warmer.
So we had to completely redo the basement, which is very unfortunate. But we've added now to the basement what's going to be Chris's laundry room.
Quite a large laundry room.
He's very excited about it. He's going to have lots of room to fold clothes. We're going to make it really pretty though for him. It's not going to be a manly laundry room. I got design ideas. We also have big bedroom. This is exactly where the mice were living, all in here, because we found holes in the wall.
Guess what we found? More mice problems. We have a hole here to fill up. This one's patched with a cloth. But better yet, this one has a screwdriver sticking out of it. Someone thought that was a good idea.
That were stuffed with screwdrivers that were letting the mice in, which was weird. Somebody said in the comments that a mouse can get through a hole the size of a pencil eraser.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy. So we also added, oh no, we didn't add. Bathroom was here, but it had the weird double spa experience.
Yeah, it was a huge bathroom.
Huge, weirdly huge, way too big. Unfortunately, a small thing like an oversized tub would mean a huge job jackhammering out the original drain, moving tons of concrete out of the house, having all of the plumbing moved over about 6 inches just to fill the hole again with more dirt and concrete. So this bedroom now has a little ensuite.
We still have to frame behind Heather the bedroom window because we still have to cut that bigger.
Oh yeah, we have to cut the window bigger.
Yeah, so much to do still.
And then you can actually walk here because this is where the fireplace used to be.
We forgot to mention.
There was a hole here.
No more
So we
big
filled
hole
that
in.
in. I had to put in a bunch new floor joists for that. Let's not do a comparison. Yours to mine, okay? Let's just... Then we only one left.
Let's finish this one first.
We are also planning a great new family media room down here on this end of the room. I'm thinking a nice big entertainment center and hopefully maybe a nice big sectional. We'll see how the budget holds up. But the middle of this room is really generous. So I'm thinking it would be a great spot for a games table. And if it's not too late, I don't know, maybe adding a wet bar to the side of the room. The other thing we want to add to this space is a gym in this back corner with some sort of glass dividing wall. I think would be really cool, but I still need to do some design work on that one. We're ready for rough-ins down here pretty much, hey?
Close.
And then this is the mudroom floor.
Mudroom floor. So that was the big change. Where are you going?
I'm going to the mudroom. See? I'm in the mudroom. Mudroom floor. Very excited about my mudroom. Makes me very happy.
Big change for the house.
Yeah. So upstairs, lots of changes. So if you'll remember from our first house tour video, very great vintage kitchen. I think that the original countertop tile, so cute. And look at the sweet tiles. Come on, I mean, they were cute. This house was adorable in its day. Don't you think, Draper?
I'm sure it was nice at one point.
This is where the kitchen used to be. And it was very tiny, very 1970s.
Yeah, now it's a big hole. This was the bathroom, yeah. So we took out all the plumbing and everything and opened this whole side of the house up.
It's crazy to think. And then...
So now I'm on the dining table.
You are on the dining table.
Yeah. And then kitchen's moving over here.
Which used to be a bedroom when we bought the house. So one of the things I'm excited about, we're gonna be adding a bunch of windows. We get to add windows to the side of the house. We were gonna have windows above the range, but we ended up deciding to go to a regular hood fan that I still have to design. There's a whole video about the kitchen layout that we did. This is an unbelievable kitchen. All of the last major renovations we did, we sold the houses. This is mine for the kitchen. I don't have to give it away. Here's the fridges, and then the big deep cabinets over them, just like you saw us do at Riverside. You've been here before. This is where I store all of my cookie sheets and all of my extra big serving platters and stuff. So super handy little cupboard there.
But that might change.
What?
The cookie sheets.
The cookie sheets might change because something happened. Okay, so over here, coffee station. My pretty vintage bowls that I showed you guys that are in drawers now. So pretty, right? Can you see it? Can you imagine it? Okay, and then here's the best part. Pinch me. I can't believe it's real.
Should we go to the other side?
Well, we should also mention that there was a whole mouse village in this wall as well.
Yeah.
But you can't see it now.
We still haven't taken that insulation out.
No, I know. We have to do that.
So
That is on the list.
Do that soon.
Now, the other thing that we found.
What did we find?
There
I was going to show
go ahead.
The real big change, which you mentioned downstairs. The fireplace is gone, and it makes this room feel way bigger.
So much bigger.
Yeah. So we still have framing and patching to do up here, but we'll get there.
We will get there. Speaking of things to frame in, we're going to be adding 2 big windows to the side of the house. So we're very excited about that. This big window is going, and we're actually going to be adding a fireplace. We just have a piece of our old floor sitting here to represent our mantle. So that's going to be great. And then a new window here, and then same window here.
Yeah, so all 4 of the windows will be the same size.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Match.
Now, we are doing something very controversial here. We're actually closing in this room. So you're going to walk through a doorway that I have designed, and it's going to be super pretty. I want to do one of those really great like glass wall dividing walls, sort of door wall things. Anyways, here's a picture of it. Pretty, right? Okay, I'm excited. So that goes here. This annoying overhang that has bugged me since the day that we moved into the house, we ended up deciding to keep, and I'll explain that when we go upstairs. We're just going to extend it. It's gonna land on the new wall, and at least it won't be like floating weirdly in space, because I can't with the weird. Anyways, okay, moving on. There is the overhang in all of its strange glory. The original living room was totally wide open to what was the original small dining room, and you can just see beside me the weird little small closet, which was the only closet in this whole house. So over here, just past the piles of lumber, you'll find this is going to be the new entry. He's going to push out so that we have a little bit more room to welcome all of our friends and family to the house. And this is also going to have the really cool glass walls. We don't know for sure about that. From the entryway, there'll be a wall here, and you're going to go, there'll be a new little hallway here, a little door here, and then my office. You can tell I'm already making use of the space as my office when I'm working on the site. I love it. Super excited. It's very tiny. This is the wall.
Because there's a powder room in the corner.
I'm a little bit worried about my office. She's tiny, but it's gonna be everything that I need to edit videos. It's gonna be great. So that is the main floor, and we do have no drywall on this floor. We had a bit of a massive surprise. Oh my goodness! Holy cow! Oh my god, it's so different! Holy cow! How to work we won't have to do now, which is nice. It's so clean!
Yeah, we had the asbestos, so we had to have a remediation company come in and remove that. But that kind of sped up demo, actually.
That whole team was able to take out the fireplace, which is
Yeah,
amazing.
we hired them to take out the fireplace, so that went pretty quick too.
That was great. So upstairs again has been fully demolished because of the asbestos that we found. And you'll remember we already had this room, which we think was the original primary suite. It had a wall of closets here, and it had a really small bathroom attached to it. So what we're going to be doing is turning this into our daughter's bedroom. There's going to be a bathroom that lives sort of in this corner, and her closets will be along that wall. So it's gonna end up being a bit tiny. What did I forget?
Aren't we still working on that design?
Oh yeah, well. Chris and I have varying opinions on the layout of this bathroom / closet, but we have some weird design stuff that we're gonna have to sort out here, because when this wall comes up to divide the living room and this overhang extends, this is gonna be weird under the window. I'm not sure I'm in love with that. And then we have, I wonder if we should just make the transom smaller. No, I don't think that will work from outside.
Outside it won't look good.
So complicated, so many things to think about. So then we come into from about here, possibly, we're not sure. Anyways, doesn't matter, we gotta figure it out. This is gonna be the new master suite.
So, old bathroom, this door is getting enclosed.
Oh yeah, that was the old original bathroom that served these two bedrooms. So this was originally two very teeny tiny bedrooms, and we removed all of the framing between those to open it up to be one big bedroom.
There you go.
This is gonna take forever. And what was the two bathrooms, we're taking all of this space to turn it into the new master bathroom.
And the door is kind of where you're standing.
Yeah, I want to have double doors. Ooh, wouldn't that be pretty? But we do need to figure out what we're going to do with closets and how we're going to make this whole space work, because it's a bit challenging.
So you mentioned downstairs. Originally, we were going to take out that overhang.
We were, but it was just way too tight. I'm hoping we can be in by May, which is about 5 months from now.
I don't think that's even remotely possible.
I'm so full of optimism.
Yeah.
But also we have some fun things planned. Chris and I are going to do paneling on all the ceilings. I'm super excited about that. Up here, we're gonna be doing a really cool custom bed that goes wall to wall, I think. Still have a really long way to go, but that's what we've got done so far.